Hello, welcome to a very special episode of Unlimited Power TCG, which is going to be less about the TCG and more about something else this time, because Asmodee very kindly decided that as a person who covered Star Wars Unlimited content, I might be interested in other things Star Wars, which, shock horror, I am. Go figure. So there's a board game called Star Wars Super Teams. It's a racing game. Very simple one, and it's really good fun, ultimately, when you get right down to it. So I've been sat on it for about a week or so. The reason why I was sat on it is because I got some relatives coming over and visiting the UK from America. My sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and their 10-year-old kid, my nephew Tristan, who absolutely insisted he be allowed on YouTube and not blanked out in any way, shape or form. So there you go, Tristan, you're on YouTube. Congratulations. I can't do that to him. That's really cruel. So yeah, Star Wars Super Teams. What is it? It is a racing board game for 2 to 4 players. You have 2 spaceships per team. Actually, we'll get into that in a little bit more detail a little bit further on. It takes about half an hour or so to play a full game. This is with 4 players. We played it and we played a few games and had great fun doing so. Something that's really important to me. I play a lot of board games. I've played board games for years. I'm in my mid-40s. I've been doing live role-playing, and board gaming, and all sorts of other stuff for decades now. Every year or so I go on holiday with friends in the Netherlands, and we spend about a week or so and a half just playing board games and chilling and having fun. And this is what I'm going to take to there. The fact that it is easy to set up and put away. Some of the other board games that we can do can be incredibly complicated. This is just going to be nice and quick and easy when it's been a long day and you just want to chill and relax. You don't want to have to test your brain too much in doing so. Spend like 3 hours setting the game up and putting it away again afterwards. And that's a quick look at the game board itself. It's a race. It's not a race where you like roll dice to see how many spaces you go from one area to the other. You have each player has a hand of cards that they play. You can see a little green card in the middle there with a number 5 on it. And the way we played it with 4 players, each player had a hand of 6 cards out of twice that many over 4 players. And you'll notice that the ships on there have got different colours. The Star Destroyer is green, the Death Star is green. That's one set of ships. The 2 TIE Fighters are black, the Jedi Starfighter is yellow, the Blockade Runner is yellow, the X-Wing is red, and the Millennium Falcon is red. And that's how you tell them apart from each other. You'll also see there's various little team cards as well here. You've got the green team, Tristan's running the green cards there, his mother's running the black cards there, my wife is running the yellow cards, and I'm running the red cards, the red ship. And you start here at this one, and the goal is to make your way around the map, all the way around here, and be the first to get all the ships in your team to the final planet there. And when the first ship crosses, you get these little bonus cards here, which do special things like tag along, or dodge asteroid fields, or have a little hyperspace jump, all this kind of stuff. It's really Star Wars flavourful. There's so much of that sort of Star Wars spirit in there with what goes on. It's really good. It is, however, a little bit more than it seems. You might be thinking this is a bit simple because, oh, look, I draw a card. This shows how many spaces my ship gets to go. Surely this is a whole bunch of random stuff as to whether there's not going to be a lot of skill or involved in here. You might be mistaken. It is simple to learn, but there's a lot more to it than that. Playing it with 4 players was cooperative. What that means is that we had, well, there were 2 teams of 2, essentially, and a team won when all 4 ships in the team got over the finish line. It wasn't over until that happened in there. It is competitive. You are trying to win the race. There's PvP is a bit of a strong term to use here. The way this works and why there's more nuance to it than you might think is because the hand that you draw might have any of all 4, or assuming you're playing a 4-player game, of the 4 colours of teams and these numbered cards in there. And the card that you play dictates which ship you're going to move and how far you're going to move it. So you could be moving your ships, you could be moving your teammates' ships, you could be moving one of your opponent's ships. And why would you want to move one of your opponent's ships? You don't have a choice. You've got 6 cards in your hand. You've got to play them all. And then when you've run out of cards, you shuffle them up. You go again. And it's never going to be at a point where you're unfair in who gets the amount of moves their ships have, because you'll always go through the entire deck of cards multiple times through a game. Let's just take a look here. These red spaces here, these are like Moore spaces, as in the Kessel Run Moore or Black Hole or something. Then you've got other little obstacle spaces here and bonus pickup spaces. These black hole spaces, you can't end in them. If you end a movement in them, you've got to go immediately back to the space before the black hole space was in. So if, let's say, this Death Star is here, it's on the green team. So let's say someone played a green 4, then that would go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's ended here. I'll have to go back 3 spaces, and you've wasted 3 points of the 4 points of movement you just played on that vehicle. Which is how you can potentially use cards in a disadvantageous way to disadvantage your opponents without really attacking them. There's nothing malicious in there. There's no damaging, there's no destroying, there's no ramming, there's nothing of that. You're going as fast as you can round the race course. Maybe you'll be going a little bit less fast if you're playing, or if an opponent is playing cards to move your ship. And then if you get to a part of the route where there's multiple ways you could go from here, you go this shorter way or go this longer way round a route that's got a little bit of black hole in there as well. The person who played the card that moves a ship gets to decide which part of the route the ship takes. So again, you've got a little bit of thinking as to what you want to do there. If you land on a space that's got a box on it, you get a bonus card that can do special tricks as you go. If you land on a space that's got a hyperspace thing on it, your next movement card is doubled. If you land on a space that's got some asteroids on it here, then your next movement card, doesn't matter what the number is, it's 1, because you're slow and you're trying to dodge out of an asteroid field, essentially. And the tricks you get from the bonus cards can help you overcome these. If the space has got 2 on there, like this one's got a hyperspace and an asteroid on it, the person moving the ship gets to decide which bit of that space the vehicle lands in. So, as I say, there's a lot more going on there in this game than you might think at first glance, of the simplicity that it looks like it might have. There's a bit more to it than that, which gives it a bit more depth than you might expect, I suppose. And that makes it fun, because Tristan's great. He's taken his Uncle Mark and, oh, I've made you fly into the asteroid belt, ah ha ha, and all this kind of thing. Yeah, it's cool. It's good. It's a good laugh. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was great. We spent a good couple of hours playing this game. My family and I. We swapped teams around a few times. The games got quicker the more we knew what we were doing, because that's the general way of games. And yeah, it was good. There's not a lot more to say than it was good. We enjoyed it. I thoroughly recommend it. I'm going to be taking it to my next holiday guild meet that I do. I'm sure we'll play it either in the wee hours of the morning or after dinner or something. And we'll race, and we'll talk a little bit of smack against each other as we go. And I'm flying you into the wow, is this Death Star taking off and flying 12 spaces at once? Isn't the Death Star supposed to be quite slow? But that's fine. And yeah, there we go. If you're looking for a quick Star Wars racing game that is family friendly, easy to set up, easy to take down, simple to grasp, has a bit of depth to it, but is fun and enjoyable, play it, have a half hour of fun, put it away again. I cannot recommend this highly enough. It is really, really good. Go and track it down a copy. The price for it is MSRP, or manufacturer suggested retail price, $28.99 in Great British pounds. I've seen it on sale in the US for around about $30 online. I'm not sure what the official RRP is, but I couldn't find that one. But that's the sort of price you're looking to be playing, plus any postage or shipping that you're going to be doing there. And then once you finish the game, go for ice cream, because ice cream is awesome. And we went for ice cream because Tristan wanted ice cream. I mean, why wouldn't you? Ice cream's amazing. Star Wars Seed Teams. Yeah, I wasn't too sure what I was going to expect from this. It did look a little bit simple initially, but I was really happy to be surprised by it. So, yeah, there we go. Give it a try.